Hello and welcome to what is the third build series on this channel, and here we have a Suzuki GN250. It is in black. It has been sitting since 2009. That's the last time it was on the road, and clearly we've got an entire hedge inside of there. There is ivy everywhere. As you can see, it is covered in cobwebs, covered in dust. However, I think this has got some proper potential because this is so far looking to be one of the better condition of the 250s I've worked on. The only issue I've noticed, look at this fuel tank. It is literally flaking off. Look at that. That's crazy. Right, first off, we need to give this good thing a really good dust off and clean. So let's do that. Alright, so just quickly, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. We've just hit, at the time of me editing this video, 150 subscribers. Didn't think we'd get there, if I'm being honest. It just seems crazy to me. But anyways, thank you so much for supporting this channel as well as you have been. I've been getting so many comments and so much feedback, and it really helps. So, I hope you enjoy the video. There we have it, just like that. It's already so much better. Engine's actually cleaned up really nice. Looks really good. So obviously it's not perfect. Still some rubbish on it. However, I want to get it apart more before we do any more cleaning on it. Let's get it back in the unit. Let's start taking it apart. Right, so next up, I want to get this fuel cap off, and we have actually got a little method of doing that. Let me show you. So I found out if you bust through it roughly in that location there, then you can get the lock out, because it bashes this little thingy and then it lets you get it out. So let's do that. Almost. Oh, there you go, you hear it. There we are, that's all bashed out. There we go, and that's out. Got to admit, I don't think I've ever seen a fuel tank that's that clean, that's got that much rust on the outside and holes in it. That's an amazing sign. Now we need to get the seat off, and to do that we have a lovely 15mm bolt either side where the shocks mount, so we're just going to loosen that, and that will allow us to lift the seat out. Right, so we take the strap off. And then this back seat should just slide off. There we go. Oh my god. Wow. Look at all the ivy underneath there. All of that. That's crazy. Wow. Look at that. That's an absolute mess. Right. I think we need to try and clean this out a little bit. I really want to see it run, and I don't feel like going through the carbs straight away. I think it'd be awesome if we can get it running in this video. So in my opinion, what we do, we'll whip the airbox off quickly, change the air filter, then we'll get an ignition. We just need to take the headlight bowl off, get an ignition plugged in, put the battery on, and then we will put a bit of fuel into the carb and see if we can get it running, because that'd be awesome if we can get it running in this video. We can see if this is going to follow the trend. So remove it really carefully. Oh wow, that's come out. That's normally the air filter stuck to it. Yeah, that is. We've got to really carefully take it out, but it's very, very, very spongy. I feel like it's about to disintegrate. Yeah, look. I actually find this like incredibly satisfying. Just watch this, look. You can just like rip it, like just dig into it with your fingers. I love that. That's so satisfying. Look at that. It makes such a mess though. Right, let's get this in the bin quickly. Oh god, it's going everywhere. Here's our new air filter. Just rip that open, and as you can see, that doesn't disintegrate when you do this. So already that's much better. And you must always check the air filter before you run a bike that's sat for quite a while, because if you leave that and you tried running it, it would suck all those pieces, because you saw how easy I pulled it apart. The engine would easily suck all that straight into the engine. It would clog up all the carburetor, it would get all in the cylinder. You'd be forever fishing parts out of it. There we go, that's all nice and tight. Right, that's all sorted now, so we need to get this fuel pipe here off, and then want to run a bit of new fuel pipe. That's all good and fitted. If in doubt, find something that's a little bit bigger and it will work perfectly. Lovely. Right, so now we've got the screws off the light bulb, you pull it out from the bottom and push it upwards. It should unhinge at the top. There we go. There we go, and the cable we're looking for is this green one tucked right at the back here. This is our ignition cable. So we just unplug him. Nice and tight. Here's our new ignition, and we just plug him into that straight there. Lovely, that's in. And there's our ignition. There we are, battery clamp out, and we can get the battery out now. There we go. Right, so we've got a battery fitted, ignition fitted. Let's see what happens when we turn the ignition on. Oh, the indicators went. That's good. Both indicators work. Right, headlight works. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's get this spark plug removed quickly. Dump a bit of oil down the cylinder, a little bit of petrol as well, and we'll crank it so we can get it running. So we're actually going to be using a toolkit that comes in the bike, because a standard socket won't fit in there. You have to use one of these fancy sockets that's got a thin top. Spark plug removed. We've got a lovely clean spark plug, which is brilliant. So we're just going to take this off, put it on here and just check for spark. So there's two ways of checking for spark. The first way, which is my favourite way, get one of your mates to hold the end of the spark plug and have it turn over, and you'll pretty soon know if it's got spark or not. But the proper way of doing it, just touch on a bit of metal. We have got spark, which is good. So WD-40 going down the cylinder. Just put plenty in there. Gives it something to catch fire to, and also a bit of lubrication. Now I'll put the spark plug back in, and we'll see if she'll run. We're going to switch the fuel on, put it in reserve probably. Oh, we have got fuel running, and that's why I use these clear hoses, because you can watch the fuel flow. Right, all back together. The carb should be full of fuel. We may not get long because the battery is a bit dead, so we're just going to put the choke on and we're just going to go for it. Let's see, first start, see if it's going to do anything. Nope, it's not doing anything, so I'm going to put that down to the fact that the carb's out and gummed up, nothing's getting down it. This little fuel bottle with a bit of fuel in it, and just dump a bit of fuel straight down it and see if we can give a bit of a kickstart into life. So we've got a bit of fuel inside the barrel, so in theory... Oh, it popped. No way! It's alive! It's running! We've done it! Yeah! Oh my god! I was not expecting that. Wow! It's alive! It's running! What? So, what a result. It cleared out the cobwebs. In my opinion, there's probably just some rubbish in the fuel in the carburetor. It runs without choke. Choke, as you can see, that is all the way in. No choke at all. Look at that. Revs up fine. runs absolutely fine. I mean, it idles so low, but it's not dying, so yeah. Now we just got to make it look as good as it runs, which actually shouldn't be too hard because it's really clean. This should now just lift up and out the way. Oh my god. Wow. That's pretty bad. I mean, how is this, like, grown in? Look at that, that's ivy. Right, so now I've got that cleaned off and dusted off a little bit. We need to get all of these sort of pieces and all the wires and all that moved away from the frame, ready for painting. I'm going to get all these parts off the chassis, ready for paint. Get this headlight off. And that's the ignition barrel. Right, so we're going to get this headlight bulb polished up, and we're just using this wire wool, and literally, if I just hold that still, all we're doing is just rubbing it like that, and you can already see the results. So, I'm going to put it back on when I'm done. Let's get on with it. Now look at that, that's much better. Alright, so my phone has just died, so that is all we're going to have time for in this video. So, I hope you enjoy the video. Please smash that subscribe button, like the video, and comment what you want to see in future videos. If there's something else you think I should be doing, something I missed, please let me know. See you next video, guys. Bye.